Good evening. Our headlines tonight. Another trusted high street name bites the dust as recession continues to hit sales. Child's play gone wrong as underground teenage boxing claims another victim. Questions on the underground. Religious clothing ban on the horizon. From classroom showing to the big screen, as 3 media students hit the big time.
Just a minute.
Good evening. I'm Stuart Austin, and welcome to the ITV News at 6. Our main headline this evening. Another trusted name disappears from the high street today, as sales figures for the final financial quarter predict chaos. Argos, the latest in a string of high street retailers to enter administration as the recession affects consumer spending. We now go to Michael Channel with more on this story.
Staines High Street, usually packed with shoppers, but today the streets are significantly quieter, with the majority of people carrying no shopping. Even a huge reduction in prices does not seem to have convinced customers to part with their hard-earned cash. Here's an explanation of how the recession has hit the retail market so far. Shops on average reduced price by 25%. Sales volume has dropped by 10%. And retailers affected include department store Debenhams, supermarket chain Waitrose, and Woolworths. This has contributed to the current rate of unemployment, with people without jobs increasing dramatically. I'm standing outside this Argos store in Staines, the latest high street retailer to suffer from the credit crunch. It has been confirmed that 3,000 employees are to be made redundant, as all stores across the country are to be closed by this weekend. It follows other major names such as Woolworths, Zavvi and WH Smiths. The total unemployment figures have now reached to 2 million, which has increased the number of people on benefits by 30% over this past year, as people look for jobs that are simply not here. This is Michael Channel reporting for the ITV News at 6. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Michael. Our next headline. A 17-year-old student, Gregory Smart, was killed during an underground boxing match. This is the third boxing-related death this month. Concerns are growing for the teenagers involved in these self-proclaimed fight clubs. We go to our special report from our correspondent Joanne Philpotts. This report contains images that may disturb viewers.
These are the images that have been leaked to us from the night of Greg's death. These shocking images details Greg's last moments as he died shortly after this video was taken. I'm standing outside the garage where 17-year-old student Gregory Smart lived his last moments. This is the latest fatality in a string of teenage deaths as a result of growing cult of underground boxing. Not only are these youngsters organising and taking part in the fight clubs, they often coincide with drink and drug abuse when such fights are happening. The organisers of these fights often make profit from taking bets on the outcome. Boxers involved often fight for other teenagers' respect. Media commentators are suggesting that films such as Fight Club have influenced the rise of these highly illegal organisations. We spoke to a close friend of Greg who had this to say.
Greg. I was at the fight. Not really thought something like that was going to happen. I mean, there was a lot of betting and stuff, but I think anyone predicted this. I miss him a lot, you know. We were supposed to go to university next year. I guess I'll be going alone now. I miss him.
Surely teenagers will now become aware of the dangers involved in these activities and see that actions have more consequences than they know. This is Joanne Philpotts for ITV News. Back to the studio.
Bingo!